We all know what is exchange rate. It is in fact nominal exchange rate. Nominal exchange rate is a tool used by the public widely. It is a tool used by the media also widely. That is just nominal exchange rate. It has many limitations when it comes to the policy making side and when it comes to the research in economics. So it has many limitations in the applicability. But it is a popular term in fact. But in research and policy making, NEER and REER are widely used, although it is rarely used by the public and media. But it has a great applicability and significance when it comes to the research side of economics, or especially international finance, and when it comes to the policy making, NEER and REER are much more relevant. Then what is NEER and REER? NEER is nominal effective exchange rate. It is not just nominal exchange rate, it is nominal effective exchange rate, that is NEER, and REER is real effective exchange rate. So let us look so what and how what are the significance of these NEER and REER, and how does it is calculated? Welcome. Simply, we all know what is exchange rate. Exchange rate is just the rate at which one country's currency is exchanged for the other country's currency. Mostly the currencies are exchanged with international currencies. International currency is the currency which is widely accepted, which is internationally accepted, and it is a stable currency. It will be a hard currency, and US dollar is an example for international currency. Euro is another example for that. And what does the nominal exchange rate or just exchange rate show? The nominal exchange rate shows both domestic price of import and foreign price of export. So when it comes to the Indian import and Indian export, so India's exchange rate in 2017 December in terms of US dollar is equal to 70.24 Indian rupee per $1. So that means India has to pay 70.24 Indian rupees for purchasing the commodities from abroad worth $1. So that means India's nominal exchange rate is shows India's domestic price of import. At the same time, India will get, or the foreigners have to pay $0.014 for purchasing 1 rupees worth commodities from India. That means that is the export price of that is the export price. That means the foreign price of Indian export. This is just the takeaways from nominal exchange rate. But here we have to calculate, here we have to understand nominal effective exchange rate. Nominal effective exchange rate is NEER. This is not a nominal exchange rate, this is nominal effective exchange rate. So NEER is unadjusted weighted average exchange rate. This is unadjusted to the inflation in the economy. Doesn't matter, even though unadjusted, this is weighted average exchange rate. That means it has great significance. This is in fact effective exchange rate, as it is the weighted average exchange rate. This is NEER is the rate at which one country's currency exchanges for a basket of multiple foreign currency. So when India has a nominal effective exchange rate, India's exchange, that means that number shows the rate at which Indian currency exchanges for a basket of multiple foreign currencies. And REER is used in fact to know the international competitiveness of the currency in foreign exchange market. This is a trade weighted currency index, and this is also an index number. This is not just exchange rate, this is an index number. And comes to India's case, India has two NEER indices. One is 6 currency index and 36 currency index. This is periodically published by the Reserve Bank of India through its monthly RBI bulletin and annual report. And the standard currency for forming India's NEER indices is SDR, Special Drawing Rights of the International Monetary Fund, the imaginary currency of the International Financial Institution, that is SDR. And you have to know how does SDR evaluation is done. Just go to the IMF official website and find it out how does SDR valuation is done. And for the quick understanding, I have just listed it in the right side of the screen. You can see in the table which is listed in the bottom right of the screen, there are 5 currencies which are widely used in the foreign exchange market: Chinese yuan, euro, Japanese yen, UK pound sterling, and US dollar. So these are the 5 currencies, 5 base currencies for SDR valuation. And SDR is in fact the base currency for the index formation of India's and all countries NEER and REER indices. This is called SDR is called the numeraire. And I am not going to the details of SDR valuation. You just go to it and find it out how does it is calculated. And let's look the 6 country index. So 6 country index is India's one of the NEER indices. So what does that mean? It means, so 6 country index is updated weekly by the RBI. So the nations could vary, the weights could vary, the currencies could vary, but it doesn't matter. All the 6 countries in the index will be the large trade partners of India. So this is in fact a trade weighted index, and weights are assigned by the RBI. Weekly it will be updated. The countries may change in the list. And second one is 36 country index. This is also updated by the RBI. And the 12 countries are coming from the Euro area, which use Euro as the currency. And Hong Kong is another country. Denmark is another country. Iran is another country in the list. And we have to update, however. Kuwait is another country. Qatar, this is 2017 data. You have to update it anyway. Qatar is another country. Russia, South Africa, Sweden, the United Arab Emirates, and the United States are the major countries in the 36 country index. So all these 36 countries are India's the large trade partners. So this is a trade weighted index. So from this index we can understand that how far Indian rupee is competitive. So the both 6 country index and 36 country index help us to know the competitiveness of Indian rupee in terms of trade relations with the countries. So we will go to the calculation of India's NEER and REER in the next day. Thank you.